Evening, everybody. SG Caper. I found some bats on Christmas Eve, and I just haven't had a chance to open one or do anything with it. And I figured since I'm doing it, might as well show you and tell you what I think. Now, right off the bat, looking at it in the box, it's pretty cool. We got alternate heads. We got all the attachments. The chest plate is not like we remember growing up, where it was like the clear plastic. It's not even like the 50th bats that had the clear plastic, and then you could swap the battle damage. For this one, they're having chest shields. There's a regular one and a battle damaged, the pistol and the backpack. Looks like the backpack will hold all the attachments like we're used to. So let's open it up. Backpack. Extra head. Claw. Now that's a little disappointing. The claw doesn't open or close. We got that on the 50th. There's the flamethrower. It looks like some sort of like laser. Chest armor. Chest armor. And then the bat. Oh, wait, pistol. Pistol. So, everything we know and love about the 50th figures has that weird cut there. Still has swivel waist as well. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, boots. I mean, it's, come on. We just shouldn't have to go over all the articulation. You should be familiar with it if you're familiar with the line. The pistol fits in there nicely. Let's see, backpack. We can put, all right, so if you remember on the original bat, there was a hole in each attachment and there was a peg on the arm. On this, it looks like it's different. So little pegs, and then these peg into those. Pretty simple. All right. So that's all well and good. Head pops off pretty easy. So if you wanted to swap for the battle damage, the chest plates clicks on pretty easy. I actually like that idea better than the glass plate. There's the battle damage. Those are easy. This looks like it's actually designed to hold all 3 attachments, which is something we didn't get in the original. They could only hold 2 in the backpack, and you always had 1 extra, and that usually got lost. Backpack's a little small. It's just proportionally it looks a little weird, but it does its job. Now, not a fan of this cut. That one's covered. Trying to find a classified figure lying around that doesn't have its armor on, and I can't find one. Well, I don't like that. It just looks weird. All the joints are good. Now, something I don't like, and this is just a nitpick. I don't like this gray. It's gray. I don't like it. They used silver for the faceplate, silver accents everywhere, and then they just went gray. Let's see if I can do anything about this. Let's see. I haven't done any prep to this whatsoever, so if you want to do something like this, I would highly suggest you clear coat it or prime it in some way. I'm using the Molotov liquid chrome, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll make a little puddle on a piece of paper and then I'll quickly brush it on. You don't have a lot of time to work with this, but I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, I feel like if I prime this and it was going over black, it would probably look a lot better. I don't know if you can really see the difference in the camera. Doesn't look like you can. Alright, so let's try it on this hand. Alright, let's get the top on here for a minute. And I'm going to use some Citadel Technical Imperial Primer. Oh, it looks like it's dried out. Yeah. Primer's no good. Throw that away. There's always the Citadel Color Base Abaddon Black. Let's try this. A big old brush here. And I know there's a lot of you out there who haven't found this figure yet, and you're probably yelling at the screen, "What are you doing?" You do what you want to do with your figure, I'll do what I want to do with mine. Alright. That needs a minute or two to dry. And then I'm going to take that Molotov pen and go over it. Can't really, there is a slight difference between the gray and the chrome. It's not a lot. I'm thinking maybe this way you'll be able to tell more. We'll find out. I have found, so on Christmas Eve, I found 3 bats, and then the day after Christmas, I found 1 more. So I have 4. So I don't mind painting this one. I really don't like that. I don't like that. It doesn't look nice. Let's see if any of these other figures have that. Everybody else has really hard to get off armor and stuff. And I guess they all do have that. You just can't see it. That's a shame. So that's drying pretty quick. So this one is the chrome pen right over the gray plastic. This is painted in black first. And then I'm going to go over it with the chrome pen, see what happens. Whichever way looks better, I'll do the rest of the bat later, and I'll do the accessories the same way. If it looks better black, I'll probably tape off the figure and hit it with the black spray I use as a primer, and then do the same to these, primer them, and then go over it with the pen. We'll see. Yeah. So my only complaints about the bat, it looks great. My only complaints are the backpack's small. I wish it was just extended a little further. I don't know what the point of these things are. Like, why? Do they use nunchucks now? Like, what's going on here? and it just kind of looks weird on because it's so small. Come on. Almost dry. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up painting it all black and then going over it. If you've never worked with these pens before, they're cool. I've seen people do some really cool stuff with them. I haven't messed around with it enough to get really good at it. I have, like I said, I'll make a little puddle, and if I need to get into small spots, I'll brush it on, and it seems to work pretty okay. There you go. This does take longer to dry than the paint. So and I'll show you what I mean. Make a little puddle over here off to the side. You can't see it. And I'll take my brush, and in these places where I couldn't get it with the pen, I can just go in. Now, it does basically ruin your brush. Don't think you're going to get a lot of uses out of it. See if I can clean it enough to save it. Look at that. I got it cleaned fast enough to save it. All right. Let's see if you can see the difference in the video. So there's the unpainted gray plastic. Unpainted gray plastic. There's the pen, just the pen. And there's the pen primer first. Well, painted black first. And obviously there's parts that I missed and I can go over and fix it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the black on the whole thing and then go over it with that silver. Just looks just a little bit better. In hand, I can tell the difference. It matches up to the chrome of the faceplate really well. You can't really tell this way. So I'm going to finish this up and you'll see the picture of it in the thumbnail. There you go, Bat. I really like it. I'm going to get as many of these as I can. As many of these and the Alley Viper. Weird waist joint be damned. Not going to stop me from enjoying it. Weird backpack. Well, too small backpack. If somebody out there with the printer makes one that's just a little longer, I'll buy them up for each bat that I get. Or maybe I'll learn how to do it myself once I set up my printers. We'll see. All right, everybody. Take it easy.